Hello, everybody. Good evening. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup with our fantastic Kobold of Trog. And here we are. And I always like to do a little recap and check where I'm at. Hey, Brewhouse. Good evening, my friend. How are you? You still doing the yak track, or are you working on your dinosaur, my friend? Alright, so we have a +8 quick blade artifact, +5 kite shield. We've got +0 gold dragon scales, which put our resists in a reasonable place, although more resist fire would be okay against the orbs of fire that we're about to go face. But everything else seems reasonable. Now, I want to boost up my will, but Trog can do that for me, so that the ancient liches and company don't send me into the abyss instantly. I have my hat of intelligence, my cloak of will, boots with slaying, my gloves with all kinds of things on them, this amulet of spirit, so I can use my magic points as health, and also gives some strength and resist negative energy. That's great. We have this ring, which honestly we don't really need anymore, but it does give +3 strength. We can safely replace this now that we have so much resist poison elsewhere. And a +4 ring of slaying. So, if we look, we've got 2 runes, and I believe we've done the vaults all the way up until 5, and we've cleared the main dungeon, and we've cleared the depths up to Zot's lair. So it's kind of like up to us to just make our way into, I guess we do the next level of the vaults, and then we can go into Zot's lair. You know, we finished the Elven Halls, just looking for some treasure. We did the Orcish Mines, and so that's where we're at. So let's go to the vaults, floor 4. Alright, perfect. And let's find a good staircase down. What's the best one? They're all not great. This is fine. I guess there's not one that's better or worse than the others necessarily. And we're going to have to just do some stair dancing, I feel. I might have to do some stuff where I pop Trog's hand and then step down, just so I don't get paralyzed or anything. You got to a stopping point on the yak track, and you have to quest on your alt again. Oh boy, Brewhouse. Back to the quest grind, then. Alright, my water just hit boiling point. Let me put it on my tea bag here. 1 second. Alright, I'm going to need a little tea power to get through. Boy, that's a great question, Brew. Right now, I'm at this phase where, like, I'm kind of a beginner tea drinker. I've always liked iced tea, but as far as hot tea, I'm trying out all different kinds. So this is a like a caramel bedtime tea. I like different flavored teas, but I also just like, you know, Earl Grey. Just fine. English breakfast, black tea. What about you, my friend? Hey, look at all these guys. They're so happy to see me. Alright. I think it's time to just... I'm not going to do anything, actually. I was going to do Condenser Vein, but I think what I want to do here is just Trog's Hand and start Stair Dancing. Like that. And then down, up, and then I'll just go Berserk and clean these out. I'm gonna try to like not make too much noise. I'm gonna try to kind of only attract the enemies right around the staircase on Vault 5. Good call. I mean, Brewhouse, to be honest with you, that's me too. I drink coffee all the time. Love coffee. But I can't have it at night, you know, because it'll keep me awake. But if I want a hot beverage at nighttime, I can drink like a tea. And because I'm so jacked on caffeine, in terms of like my tolerance for caffeine, the tea doesn't keep me awake. So I just enjoy it. But I think you're right about that. Peppermint tea is really good. All right. I'm still Berserk, so I could just step down, but I'm going to wait and just chill out. And then I'm going to do Trog's Hand. I'm going to go down. And I'm just going to take inventory. Check in with what enemies have stepped around, right? So what do I see? I see a stone giant, which, okay, he's throwing big rocks at us. But, you know, one of the nice things about this character is that I have a massive shield ability and evasion stat. So I have a pretty reasonable chance to just not get hit by that rock. And then if one of these Vault Guard steps in the line of fire, then I'm also insulated. Everything else is just like ogres. So, you know, knock on wood, these enemies aren't the most dangerous yet. Alright, now here's a Shadow Dragon, which is less appealing to see just because my resist negative energy isn't through the roof. What's on the ground? A dagger? Bah. That's too bad. It happens, though. Alright, I'm going to rest all the way. And you can see that I'm using Trog's Hand a lot, right? And Trog's Hand's an amazing ability, but it does use Piety. But because I'm killing difficult, like, hit dice enemies so rapidly, Piety's not an issue. So let's just go ahead and Trog's Hand again. And step down. I'm actually gonna take a swing. I'm gonna kind of wait. I want to pull the Shadow Dragon up if I can. Hey, Terror Kittens, what's up, my friend? This game is a classic roguelike. So the objective here is to dive into Zot's dungeon, get his orb, and try to escape with it. It's roguelike and very hard, permadeath, procedurally generated, classic RPG kind of game. And it's totally free to play, my friend, so you could just Google Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup sometime if you ever had a moment away from Darkest Dungeon, which is such a fantastic game, and play it for free and check it out. That's great, Terror Kittens. Things are going well with me. Thank you for asking. You know what? Brewhouse, I'm actually 100% with you on that. I don't know if coffee actually gives me a jolt anymore either, unless it's a really, really strong brew, because I just have drank so much of it that I might have made myself immune. But I tell you what, if I don't drink coffee, I feel the withdrawal from caffeine. Terra Kittens, 100%. You can put it right with Adam, NetHack, and it's right there with those. Alright, we'll step up and just blast these guys, and then step down. Oh, where'd the dragon go? Huh. I don't like seeing that ghost right there. I really hope it steps forward. There we go. Alright. Gotta kill the flayed ghost to get my health back, and then we're good. Now I have to tell you, that tower shield right there looks so tempting, but because I'm a kobold, I'm too small to use that tower shield, so I just have to let it sit there. Alright, we'll step in. Here we go, perfect. And let's just take these guys out, and then the Shadow Dragon is there. I'm going to go ahead and Trog's Hand again. Oh, the Shadow Dragon was here, trust me. Okay, good. Sometimes the tentacled monstrosity will grab you with its tentacles and not let you come up the steps, but this time I had not been constricted yet, so I can just take it up and kill it, and then step down. I want the dragon to come forward. There we go. He's going to drain us, but not too terribly. We do have 1 pip of resist negative energy here, so we get partially drained, which you can see here, but once we kill a few enemies, the effects of the drain will wear off. That's really interesting, Terra Kittens. Yeah, brains are incredibly cool, aren't they? I mean, there's so many variables in play when you talk about introducing stimulants, foods into the bloodstream, the blood-brain barrier, the different configurations of brains that react differently to caffeine. So you can actually, Terra Kittens, drink coffee if you want to chill out. Whereas for me, it makes me a little bit more jittery. It's less pronounced now because I've been drinking coffee for so long, but it definitely doesn't make me tired. Although I'm so used to it that I can often fall asleep having consumed coffee recently. All right. There we go. We're no longer drained. Life force back. And let's just take out this sentinel. Oh boy. All right. We got a couple of dragons here. Let's take out the Goldie. And then... oh, another Goldie. All right. Let's kill the Shadow Dragon and bring this around the corner. There we go. Boom. So we just hit max level. Our fighting skill went up to level 21, and we reached max level, and we'll go with strength one more time, and it does actually raise our evasion as we get strong enough to wear these gold dragon scales. I'm going to head back to the stairs. The whole thing with this part of Vault 5 is that you just don't want to get overwhelmed and mess up the choke point at the nexus of the 4 vaults inside Vaults 5, the 4 chambers. And so I like to make sure I have a way back in so I can escape if I need to. And wardens are bad because, as you can see, the green locks that they have put on the stairs there, I cannot escape until I kill this guy or he stops using that ability to seal the stairs. Very scary when that happens. I like it. I like it, Brewhouse. Yeah, you know, that's a great point, too. If I throw in a bunch of creamer and make it more like a desserty type drink, then I can see chilling out to it. Yeah, if you make it a strong Irish drink, yeah, that could knock me right out. Alright, we got a shapeshifter. Let's just kill this Etten, and the shapeshifter got it. Wow, Terror Kittens, that is amazing. So your parents, I mean, like, most people, yeah, would think that's counterintuitive, but that's so cool that coffee has a benefit for you. It's different than, you know, a stimulant, but the fact that it does something cool for you to help you sleep or to help you just relax when there's a lot of anxiety present, that's really awesome. There's the rune right there, unless that's a shapeshifter. No, that's it. All right. I mean, technically, then, we have the rune from the vaults. We could just leave. Yeah, I'm with you, Brewhouse, on the energy drinks. The first time I had a Red Bull, it was alarming. I tried a 5-hour energy once, and it recommends that you only drink like half of it if it's your first one, just to see how you react. And I drank it, and it was like I could feel my body like it was on fire. And so I think it's a little too strong for me. There's a gold dragon, and I just got an artifact amulet, which should be interesting to see how powerful it is. All right, I'm going to identify this amulet. Huh. So it's a nice amulet of faith, but we don't really need faith with Trog right now. So I'm going to just get rid of it. I'm also going to get rid of my strength +3 amulet, probably, in favor of the shielding resist fire amulet. But I might need my strengths to manage my gold dragon armor. And I did get an enchant armor, and we're just going to throw it right into our gold dragon scales. Oh, that's cool, Terror Kittens. Yeah, so just it's an every once in a while either taste good dessert or extra sleep aid. I know, some people, yeah, pound those 5-hour energy like it's just absolutely nothing. I myself, I'm with you. I can't do it. All right, I'm going to go Berserk just to knock some of these out, but this is going to get intense. I'm actually, this is bad, but I'm going to step around the corner, and I'm going to lose my Berserk any moment now. But I have to. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to flood the Lich so it can't use magic for a moment. Maybe. I don't know if that actually does anything to the Lich. How do I want to deal with this Lich? I'm going to have my Primal Stingox Beast just take down the Lich if it can. It did. Easily. Primal Stingox Beast is really strong. Oh, that's awesome, Terror Kittens. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And if you ever want to check the game out and try it for yourself, like I said, You know, it's a free download. You can play it online or offline. And I have some videos on the channel that just kind of introduce the game and go through how to play. I think it's slightly more similar to NetHack than ADOM, but also a lot of parallel. And don't be afraid either on Discord or on YouTube. Just ask me any questions you have about the game. Or if anything comes up while you're chilling out and watching in lurk mode. Type away. I love to help get people into this game. I've been playing it for like 10 years. There's some artifact ring mail, which is not anything I'm ever going to use. Yeah, I mean, and it's a great point that Brew is making. This game didn't make sense to me for a long time. It took me a year to beat it for the first time. And even now, when I play, I still learn from players who are much better than me. Hey, Calder Lazar, good evening, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Brewhouse. Sometimes I'll just, like, do auto-explore, which makes my character fly around the screen. And it's kind of, like, hard to tell what I am doing. Or I can just hold down tab to auto-attack. And just obliterate enemies too. Alright, let me Drog's hand and smoke these guys like this. Taking a little fire damage, that's okay. Oh, that guy hit me hard. Right, I'm just gonna go berserk. Kill this, and this, and this. Shapeshifter. Got it. I'm out. Yeah, Terra Kittens. I do apologize about that. You know, I've thought about being more focused and doing less stuff. And I think that's a really good thing to keep in mind. Not to do too much, to go too crazy. Because there's literally a finite amount of time that people have to watch stuff. But sometimes I feel like I'm just behind on YouTube because I was late getting into it. So I want to get out as much stuff as I can to kind of build up the channel, but it might be overkill. But I don't blame you at all for not watching it all. There's just a ridiculous amount. All right, we got some wands, we got some scrolls. Let's keep poking around. That's cool, Brew. I appreciate, yeah, you know, Oh. Yes, I can, my friend. Thank you so much for the donation, James. So, here's what's going on. Let's take a step back. Oh, okay, Tara. I got you. Now I get it. Perfect. Okay, then great. Well, it sounds like you guys both enjoy it, so I'll just put it out there, and then when you have time, you can enjoy it. So, James, thank you again for the generous donation. Let's talk about where we're at with this. So, we started as a Kobold Berserker, and the thing that's going on here is that oh, you're back in California again, cowboy? All right. Well, good to see you, my friend. I hope California's treating you well. I have never gotten a victory with a Kobold before, cowboy. So I tried Kobold Enchanter like 3 times on stream and had some mediocre success, but I kept dying, and so I was frustrated, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go Trog, like blood for the blood god, let's just berserk rage, and it was more just as a joke, but actually, it works really well. Oh, interesting, Brew. So you live out in California and you don't enjoy it, but you like to travel there. It's good in moderation, is what you're saying. Now, what happened about this, Cowboy, was because somebody explained to me, basically, and goes back to the point where I was talking to Terror. I'm still learning about the game. The Berserk ability actually adds flat damage to every attack that you make. And so if you use a fast weapon, like this Kobold has a quick blade, you actually do more damage over time with a fast weapon than if you have like a big slow weapon. Right? Oh, interesting. I actually haven't been to Hawaii. My wife has. I haven't. I really want to go someday. So being a Kobold Berserker is actually good. You do a lot of damage. You just aren't that great in terms of armor or shields because your aptitudes are bad. But your aptitudes are good for dodging, short blades, fighting. So it all worked out great. Hey, good morning, Nick Man. What's up, my friend? And now, Cowboy, where we're at, we have 3 runes of Zot, and we're ready, actually, to go to the realm of Zot. We've cleared the depths, the shoals, the snake pit, the elven halls, the orcish mines, now the vaults. I am going to do the rest of the vaults just to see if there's any good treasure. And we're just ready to try to get the orb and escape and see if I can get the first victory with a Kobold. All right, Calder, thanks again so much for the YouTube membership, my friend. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Look at this. This book is called The Disquisition on the Snowflakes and Poisoning. It sounds like a good book, except Trog doesn't let you read books. No subtlety for Trog. Just kill them. Just make a blood pile. That's all he wants. All right, we're going to step back out of this ice cloud and bring the Yaktar captain around. I'll go ahead and just Trog's hand and cut through these enemies. The dragon there, the storm dragon, isn't too terrifying because I'm going to drop this dagger because I have resist electricity. All right, we're going to drop the ring of ice. The Amulet of Reflection is so good, but we can't wear it right now. We don't need it. Let me then get this Enchant Armor. Enchant Armor is like exactly what we need right now to boost up our dragon scales. So good. Go down here. All right. Now the other thing is, I don't really need Brand Weapon. So I'm going to drop the Scroll of Brand Weapon. I'm going to drop... I don't know if I could actually use Ambrosia to any effect, but it might be interesting. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Let's keep looking. Let's see if there's any treasure. I'd like to get my... There's some upgrades. I could use a better ring, stuff like that. I'm going to mess with my skills for a moment. Let me just adjust these. So we're endgame, and dodging is still helpful. Short blade, still fine. But things are getting so expensive that I might actually turn off dodging and turn on armor and shields. Because it's, you know, I don't know how much more evasion I can even get with my gold dragon scales. Like, I feel like there's a limit to how much I'm going to be able to acquire. There's more enemies here than I want to see. I got marked, is the thing. So I might need to, as soon as I am not Berserk, I'm going to have to probably bail. Luckily, Trog is keeping me Berserk through all of this, so we're fighting. Let me take out the Ogre Mage. The Gargoyles just got so much defense, it's hard to kill, but we got it. So, what you just saw right there was why Trog is so good and got this character through the beginning game until we could get established, and it's still one of the best abilities in the game. Alright, so we're gonna just let it come out. Here's a fawn, which is funny. It's a shapeshifter. We'll just take it down. I'm gonna just keep resting, get my health back, and now we're good. What is here that I'm not getting? A robe of disguise above. That's fun. +2 slaying on a robe. Why not? Alright, there's still some treasure in here, hopefully. Let's just check it out. Some money. This is a false rune, so let's... It was a rune mimic, because I already have the rune, so it would be impressive if there were another rune. There is not. Alright, let's just keep looking. Terrific. Alright. Well, I guess there's no more delaying the inevitable. I'm going to have to go to Zot. Now, when I think about that, I think to myself, I probably want to switch over to this ring, but if I take off the ring that I have, I'm going to get contaminated, which could be bad. I'm still going to try it. It's just not valuable enough. I don't need resist poison. I also don't need 6 intelligence. So this is just a strength +3 ring, basically. And I think I can do better. So I'm going to remove this. And it's going to be bad. We're going to do it. So we've been contaminated with residual magic. And it says you feel stupid. Well, because we took off the ring. Oh, well, it looks like we got mutated in such a way that we lost, magical capacity, but that might have already been there. Anyway, we're just gonna rest until the contamination wears off. This is too bad. Now we no longer regenerate when monsters are visible. Okay, so... that is the mutation we got from the contamination. It might be worthwhile to drink a potion of mutation to get rid of this, but it might also get rid of our large bone plates, so I don't know. You know what, Brewhouse? It really is a thing. I haven't tried it very much. I definitely could. What do you think about it? I for some reason, and no good reason, it just seems weird. But then again, it's like, it's not that much different than putting milk in coffee, I guess. I don't know why I have such a weird reaction to it. See, now that seems good. Liquid candy cane seems all right to me. I like the experiment, Brewhouse. Now you've got me. Now, next time at the grocery store, I'm going to have to buy some peppermint tea and try this out. The Brewhouse tea mixture. The tea I'm drinking is like a caramel, so I wonder if it would be like liquid caramel, like a Werther's Original or something like that, if I put in coffee creamer. Hey, Phil! What's up, my friend? How you doing? I've been loving reading about your dungeon crawl adventures, even though they're horror stories on Discord, Phil. And, you know, that's what it is. Like, my brother and I, the first year that I played this game, it was just kind of exchanging terrible things that had happened because you die so often in this game in bizarre ways. Invisible and irradiate. Yeah, I just got the contamination. It's not fun. All right, I'm gonna put on the ring of tulips, and we go to 37 armor class and 2 resist fire. Now our evasion is down considerably because our strength is lower. Actually, when I say considerably, I think only like 2 pips. That's not that big of a deal. I'll take what we've got. All right, so let's go ahead and head over to Zot. Oh my gosh, Terra Kittens. Yes, please do. You know what? This is pretty funny, Terra Kittens, but I was actually just thinking in my head about what Brewhouse said with his tea, and I was just like, we should make a thing on the Discord to talk about tea recipes and tea experimentation to see what's out there, because I was telling Brewhouse earlier, I'm new to tea, so I just go to the store and buy all different kinds of teas and flavors just to see what I like. And so I'm wide open. And yes, I definitely will create a separate text chat channel on the Discord just for tea discussion, because that's hilarious. Yes, please. I need some tea experts, Terra Kittens. All right, let's go. We're in. All right. And here's a tentacle monstrosity and a moth of wrath. So this is what you get when you open the door into Zot. We have to kill the moth of wrath right away before it does something crazy like Berserk the tentacle monstrosity, and then we might die. That's right, Brewhouse. You spawned the Arc channel too, right? Like, I love it though. It's great. Oh my god. I've fallen 1 floor. Oh, there's a heal wounds. Alright, we gotta go back here. Alright, I'm gonna map. We're just gonna read magic mapping and look for the way up. And just straight down, there's actually a way up. Let's kill this death cob. That summoned Windrake just buffeted us away. Alright, here we go. We're good. We're good. Scary, though. Double gold dragon. Let's do this. You're on a roll with creating Discord channels, Brewhouse. Keep it up. We'll just rest, and we're doing good. All right. Oh. Moth the Wrath doing his thing, being a pain. Alright, I'm just going to go Berserk. You go Berserk, I go Berserk. By the way, when you see me killing the enemies that quickly, that's because I'm just holding down tab, which is auto attack. Now, if you're new to the game... Oh my gosh. Yes, Terra Kittens, perfect. You're telling me that you make your own tea blends for friends and customize tea blends to fit your moods? My goodness, you are the tea aficionado that we need. I gotta level up my T skill big time. It's like level 0. Isn't the internet great? Like, you just find people who have so much knowledge and can help share it. Brewhouse is teaching me how to make a peppermint candy cane tea. Terror Kittens has got custom blends. Yes. All right. See, when I started the stream today, I mean, I made my own tea here just by boiling water and putting it in a tea bag, but I had no idea it was going to turn into this. This is great. I know. That's right, Phil. I got to focus it. I got to turn the, on the skill screen where it would say T, I'm going to turn the icon into an asterisk. Focus it. I'm just egregiously leveling everything up, by the way, at this point. It's all gravy. We're at max level. Alright. Got another scroll of blinking, which is tremendous. It used to... Yeah. See, but that's perfect. Experimenting is the thing, but it's like you identify through experimentation which teas are good and share it with the world. Alright, we're going to go ahead and drop the Amulet of Reflection. I'm just going to keep looking around. It's always important, at least for me, to clear out Zot. And what I mean by that is, you don't want to leave anything open in Zot. Because when you're escaping, if you didn't fully explore it, you can run into enemies that are tough that you don't want to. So I like to just methodically clean out Zot. To eliminate surprises. Draconians can be surprisingly tough, given the right configuration and bad circumstances. This floor layout is crazy. Look at this map. My goodness. Boom. I mean, I'm a kobold. Like, I'm a tiny guy, dog man or whatever, but I'm so stout that I'm just, like, ripping through gold dragons with my quick blade. It's amazing. I never knew short blades could do this. I was always under the belief that short blades, okay, that's fine if you're going to be a stabber, but my understanding of the game was that you really wanted to have a huge base damage on your weapon to even be able to get through, you know, the armor class and the damage resistance of endgame monsters. But now I'm getting to see that, given the right build, a quick blade can work.